Questar is conducting a home energy audit today at our Provo Energy Smart home. A home energy audit is the first step in making your home more energy efficient.
Hi, I'm Cal with Questar Gas.
Here are some things you should do before the audit. Make a list of any existing problems, such as condensation or cold and drafty rooms. Obtain copies of utility bills for the previous 12 months, which are available from your local utility company. Have the answers to these simple questions, including yourself. How many people live in your home? Is someone home during the day? Do you use a programmable thermostat? What is the average number of showers and baths taken per day in your home? Do you have a gas stove top? If yes, does the gas stove have a pilot light? If yes, how many minutes per day on average is the gas stove operated? Do you have a gas oven? If yes, does the gas oven have a pilot light? If yes, what is the average number of minutes per day the gas oven is operated? Do you have a washing machine at home? If yes, does your washing machine have an ENERGY STAR label on it? How many of your weekly loads are washed and rinsed as hot and warm? As hot and cold? As warm and warm? As warm and cold? Do you have a gas dryer? If yes, how many loads per week do you dry? Do you have a dishwasher? If yes, does it have an ENERGY STAR label on it? How many loads per week do you wash? Auditors use this information during the audit. The energy audit will include a review of past utility bills, a brief review of the exterior, and a thorough room-by-room examination of the home, appliances, and heating and cooling systems. Walk through your home with the auditors as they work and ask questions. Your answers may help uncover some simple ways to reduce your household's energy consumption. The auditor may use equipment to detect sources of energy loss, such as infrared cameras, furnace efficiency meters, and thermometers. If the insulation levels are less than recommended, you could be experiencing significant heat loss through ceilings and walls. The levels of insulation might be inadequate, especially if you have an older home. It's recommended you inspect heating and cooling equipment every year, or as recommended by the manufacturer. If you have a forced air furnace, check your filters and replace them as needed. Generally, you should change filters about once a month, especially during periods of high usage. Watch how simple it is to change a filter.
Okay, now here's our furnace. Let me first tell you about a new furnace. Typically, you would change the filter in the front of the furnace just by taking the front grill off, and you could see the furnace, and you just go ahead and pull the old one out, check the airflow, and put the new one in. Being that this is an old furnace, it's located in the back of the furnace. Typically, they're going to be in different places based on what type of furnace you have. So you want to look at two things. You want to look at where the airflow is coming in from your cold air return and where the heat's going out. So if you follow the cold air coming in, which is usually larger ducting, you'll be able to basically find out the position of your air filter. This one happens to just be in the back. It's simple as just lifting up the hatch, reaching in and pulling out the old air filter. And as you can see, this filter is very old. It's basically a bunch of metal mesh, just basically stopping big particles from going into your house. And here we have a new filter, which is basically going to stop all allergens, dust, and you're going to want to change it a lot more frequently. One thing you want to check before you install the filter into the furnace is the airflow. You're going to have an arrow on your filter which shows you which direction the air is going to be sucked into the furnace. So just a rule of thumb, have the arrow pointing into the fan where the fan is sucking air into the furnace. And it's simple as just opening the latch again, checking the arrow, placing it, and shutting the latch. And that is how you change an air filter in a furnace.
Now the auditor is ready to review his findings with you. He will recommend the most cost-effective improvements you can make, plus inform you of the predicted energy cost savings. Remember, audits alone don't save energy and will not save you money. You need to implement the recommended improvements in order to experience any kinds of savings. If you're interested in getting specific recommendations for improving the efficiency of your home, your